Find your sit bones first. Close the eyes. And think about each vertebra lifting up from the tailbone. Just kind of follow the natural curves of your spine up, past the navel, to the heart, to the throat, and then just right up to where the head sits on the tip of the tailbone. The top tip of the tailbone. And from here, nod the chin yes a few times. And then no a few times. Yes. And no. When you pause, allow yourself to soften your right ear towards the right shoulder. Just a couple inches, and then back. And then your left ear to your left shoulder. And back. And nod the chin yes a few times and no. Then let the chin kind of rotate over towards the right and back and towards the left and back. Right and back and left. When you pause, imagine the weight of the head just lightly sitting on the top of the very tip of the spine, the atlas. And then let's find a heaviness in the hands. Allow the weight of the hands and the feet of the hands to be on the thighs and elevate the shoulders right to the ears, roll them back and then settle them down. Do that 2 more times. Elevate the shoulders to the ears. Roll them back and release them down. Another one. Way up to the ears. Roll them back. And settle. As we work on breath today, tie 1 string on your right collarbone and 1 string on your left collarbone, and then take that 3rd string at the navel, but attach it in the back, as if somebody could reach through your back to the back of the navel, and then the string like that old-fashioned, which I think we maybe all can remember, that where you would pull the string and then the doll would talk, that type of string there. As you settle to your sit bones, feel the heaviness of the hands, the lightness of the head, the heaviness of the shoulders. Let's inhale, imagining a puppeteer, lifting your collarbones right up on your inhale. Now, that puppeteer is going to hold the collarbones there as you exhale and pull the navel back. So imagine the puppeteer with their other hand pulling the navel right back to the spine. And then when you release that, lift the collarbones. And as you exhale, let that puppeteer pull the navel right back to the spine. Lift the collarbones on the inhale. Pull the navel back to the spine. Now move into the rhythm of that breath. Each inhale, the chest and the collarbones lift and expand. And as you exhale, navel pulls back. And then start to think of from the navel being pulled back down to the tip of the tailbone. So lifting, exhaling. Again, as you move into the rhythm of your breath. Create this deep opening in the center of the heart, upper chest. And then we find that anchoring from the navel down to the tailbone. Release the puppeteer now. Just be in your body. As you inhale, elevate the shoulders, elevate the collarbones. Let's roll the shoulders back and at the same time, contract that navel to the spine. So your shoulders lift, collarbones lift, they roll back, we settle to the strength of the knee. Start to feel literally a circular action with your shoulders. But that circle as you start your inhale heads up to the ears and then circles back. Next exhale, let's just soften down. Release the shoulders. Nod the chin yes a few times. No a few times. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Then lift the chin up just a little bit to the left. Passive neck stretch here. You can have the eyes closed or open. Lower the chin down to the chest. And then come back to neutral. Nod the chin yes. Nod the chin no. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Then think of the chin as lifting up to the right, just until you feel a passive neck stretch. Lower that chin back down. And then find that neutral for the spine again, or for the head. Come back to the spine and drop your attention down from the tip of the tailbone down into the earth. Imagine that gold thread. Once you leave the tailbone, take the gold thread and anchor into the earth. Wiggle the toes, connect the feet and the tailbone to the earth. Imagine your spine as if it were a straw, hollow inside, and breathe a bright white light all the way up the spine. I'm going to follow those natural curves of the spine as you reach the crown of the head, and we have this lightness, this openness in the head today. Open up the crown of the head and keep breathing that white light straight upward. Just continue up and up and up and up, and then bring another white light down through the crown of the head, your spine as if it were hollow in a straw, coming down through the spine. into the earth, and then move on the rhythm of your breath. We have the spine open. When you reach the head, feel that lightness, and then continue upward. Keep the lightness even as you're taking your breath down the spine. Feeling anchored and connected to the earth. Few more breaths, just building that light, building that connection with the earth and with the divine energy, the infinite wisdom we can tap into. Invite into our life. Start to feel that both up and down, both with the inhale and the exhale, as if you could diffuse that energy out into your body, into any place that feels lacking or maybe even has actual pain. Use your imagination. You build the energy, you connected to build the energy. Notice as you come into your body from above and from below, anywhere that you would send your attention, healing light, bright white electric energy. Remember, we're physical beings with an energetic imprint. Connect to both of them. Last inhale and exhale. Imagine that electric bright white light kind of energizing you completely. And let's settle back into the hands and the feet again. Just kind of wiggle the fingers and the toes. We'll start using those. We'll go to our Qi-Do practice of just building energy today. So coming up to your stand, shake out the fingertips, connect the tailbone down to the ground, and then as we pause here, spread the fingers and just kind of plug them into the earth, plug your feet into the earth as if for the electrical cord plugging down in. And let's do at first the kind of flip-flop of the arms. Let the hips really go side to side. And today maybe, just really letting those arms whip around, waking up, side body, wherever the hands land, just that light tactile touch. Pause, plug the fingers down into the earth. We'll bring the energy just like we do in our breathing up and down the spine. Breathing the energy up. And today, flipping the fingertips up Exhale through the mouth, pull that navel back to the spine and press out with the palms. Then flip the fingertips forward. Let's pull the energy, the life force from the world around us and feed them, plugging into the earth. And imagine each breath, putting that energy up from the earth, pressing out, turning, coming back into the body, and feeding down. Create that kind of symbiotic relationship with the earth first, the body. Each inhale, energetic plug through the fingertips and through the legs. Breathing, slowing the breath down. Breathing. We're going to take a step now. Inhale, breathe up from the earth. Step with your right leg and press both palms. Turn the fingertips. Pull back and settle in. Inhale and left side. Take a nice step. Tailbone to the ground, feet plugged in. Into the earth and back. Synchronize. Step right. Breathing up. Step left. Back. Neck down. Breathing. Step right. Back. Acting down. Breathing. Step left. And down. Now this time, from here, a little different. Breathing up. Turn the palms up and then reach all the way up. You can gaze up as well. And circle back. Turn the fingertips down and breathing. Turn the palms up. Exhaling. And then all the way up, inhaling. Making that same and returning down. Breathing. Exhaling as the palms turn up. And lifting upward. And right. Breathing up. And out. Let's lift. Connect. Pulling that energy back. And One more breath. Plug the fingers and the feet to the earth and flip flop the hands. A little faster, faster. When we pause today, let's go back and take the fingertips back, place the palms together, and just pick any energy center along your spine to build the energy. Remember that our hands tend to be the way we get our work done in our life, the way we connect to other people, to any action, driving, eating, washing. Keep building that fire, building that heat, whichever energy center you're at. When you close the eyes, take a few breaths, bringing the energy up from the earth and down from the divine, connecting at that specific energy center. Build the energy and move the hands over to the width of the body. Feel that vibrancy, that energy. And with your exhale, move towards it and then just connect deeply to whichever energy center, whichever chakra center you are connecting to. And make a connection to building energy there today. To move from that specific chakra. They all have their specific glands that are involved. I'm at the heart. You may be at the solar plex or the navel or the throat or the pineal gland, intuition, wherever you are. Think of connecting body and mind, energy that you've built. Just ask for some guidance, some intuition about your day or your week. How building energy and connecting to this specific area can help us enhance whatever in our life. Go ahead and shake the fingertips out. Return to your seated position. Now plug your sit bones, plug your feet, plug your hands. Close the eyes. We're going to very quickly go through the Antakarna meditation, but think of it in connection to whichever energy center you chose today. And as we move into stillness, just settling in that area and asking for any guidance that you might get from this particular practice. So close the eyes to settle inward. Turn up the channel of hearing, physical hearing, rather than your intuition hearing. Just allow the sounds to move in and out. Tapping into the witness, the observer. As the sounds move in and out. Know that you are the witness, the observer. Eternal, calm, non-reactive, open and receptive. Then turn that channel to sensation. That partnership with body. Just as you are not the sounds that you hear, on a deeper level, you are not the sensations that you feel. You are the witness, the observer, steady, calm, non-reactive, open, receptive. Move to conscious thought. Watch them roll in and out. Come the witness, the observer. Be in the body. Open to whatever knowledge or information you may want to find, especially related to that specific chakra today. We wiggle the fingers and flutter the eyes open. Let's just bring the palms to touch. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you so much for sharing your morning practice with me. Namaste.